All right, today is Thursday, December 29th, 2022. Actually, it was a really nice day. When I come home from work, my truck said it was 55 degrees outside, which is insanely warm for this time of year. Definitely not going to complain after the weekend we just had. This past weekend, on Christmas weekend, of course, the whole country was freezing cold, and we got down to 9 below Saturday morning. I'm gonna walk in the chicken yard and show you how it fared, and explain to you what we did, how we got the chickens to survive through this cold. And I put a bunch of shorts out too. If you like and subscribe to the channel, you can follow along and see how everything went. I put out a bunch of shorts. I put one out about every day over the weekend explaining what was going on with the chickens. So in a short, you're only allowed 1 minute, so you don't get to explain a lot. So if you would subscribe and follow along, so follow me down here and we'll show you what's growing on around here. Guy. Right there's my old buddy, Mr. Ostrich. He's a camera hog. Very beautiful chicken. So one thing I did was I put the straw bales up. I put these straw bales up to try to keep some of the wind out of getting in there. This ain't their coop. This is just where we make compost at. It's inside there this winter. So I put these up, and I had the plastic clipped down, and I had it clamped to this. Of course, it kept blowing it out, but it was pretty shut. It was shut pretty good. And you can see we got a fair bit of snow and ice too, but not like a lot of people did. We were pretty fortunate. Mr. Ostrich is pretty protective of his ladies. He's checking me out.
And there goes Trump to investigate what he's doing.
Yeah. And she always does. We have 14 egg layers and 1 rooster. What do you want, little lady? You want
she
me?
wants your attention.
You want me? Well, see, one thing cool about a chicken, if you draw them around, their heads don't move. Their heads never unlevel. They're kind of weird. See yourself in there? Huh? Anyhow, I digress. So one thing I did was in their mobile coop, I put an extra layer of straw down, which it needed it down anyways, but I put an extra layer down so they'd have warmth in the evenings. I did not use no heat lamps. I did not use no heat of any kind. They just naturally survived that cold, windy nights on their own, just because they can, I guess. I don't know. I made it as easy for them as I could, but I didn't want to give them any artificial heat or lights. Today she went through and put a bunch of straw down to try to help with the snow. We had a bunch here, but to help with the snow some. In here we compost inside of here. And it's finally thawed out. It actually froze it solid, pretty much solid over the weekend. Yesterday I moved it around a little bit. I'm gonna go through and pile it up a little bit for them now. Their water, it's electric, and it actually froze up. It was so cold. It's good for 0 degrees, and it froze up. Of course, we had it out here on this little stump, and it froze up. When you get a heated water that freezes, it's downright miserable cold. They all hovered back here this corner. Grab my trusty pitchfork and walk back. For the most part, this here, like I said outside earlier, this here was shut, and I piled compost up so it wouldn't blow it out. And they pretty much hung out right in this corner area, up on this here, and then right in this corner. They're pretty much where they hung out the whole weekend. They did eat, they did get up and move around, and they actually laid us. We got the day that it got 9 below, we actually got 10 eggs that day. So we fared pretty well. And Christmas was the lowest amount of eggs we got. That day we got 6. But they seem to enjoy it in here. So we got a pretty good bit of compost, and I just keep piling it up, and they love it when I pile it up. Still somewhat frozen a little bit. It's not too bad. You can see there's frost in it. But at least now I can pick it up and move it. On Friday, when the weather started changing, I come out here and it was actually steam rolling off that pile. It was hot. Well, it wasn't that hot, but it was so cold in here that there was steam coming off of it. When the weather allows me to, I go through here about every evening and do this. Pile it up and they'll have it scraped down till I get home from work the next evening. But it's still pretty frosty. They do get under your feet. Sometimes hard to walk around in here because of the chickens. That there just walked off, grabbed a bug and ran.
And dropped it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, left
the other one have it.
Left the other one have it.
Huh?
Wow. That's unusual.
Very unusual. Especially out of trunk. She don't normally give nothing up. That's about all I'm going to pile it up this evening. I'll work on it again tomorrow. It's still pretty frosty. It should warm up. It's supposed to be nice again tomorrow. Actually warmer than today. So they'll be in there scratching around in the morning. When I get ready to go to work, I'll put their food. We give them table scraps. That's my bootstrap, Mr. Ostrich. You can't eat that. I'll put their food on that. I'll put your food on that, and then would you quit, ding dong?
He's going for your boot.
He's going after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was eyeing like the polka dots on my
probably
boot.
will. He does that a lot. There's dirt on that, and he'll probably look at it and peck at it too. See?
Yep.
He's funny.
Very curious animals.
Oh yeah, they are. So anyhow, I'll dump their food on that in the morning, and I'll open up their door. The last couple mornings I've opened their door up so they can get out when they want to. This morning it was actually froze shut. And then it'll probably be froze shut again tomorrow, but which is all right. I'm gonna lift the lid and see what the top looks like, what it looks like inside. No eggs. Sometimes I'll lay eggs in here. As you can see, there's a fair bit of straw. My pitchfork can kind of level it out a little bit.
Yeah. Come on.
For some reason, this corner right here, they always dig it out of that corner. Always.
Or did they sense bugs or something?
I don't know, but it's always that same corner all the time. So it looks pretty good in there. There's nothing really. I just wanted to move that around a little bit. And they're back in there digging at it. So. Anyhow, that's going to wrap this video up. So if you liked it, please like it. If you're still with us right now, you must have enjoyed it. So please click like. There, old redneck, she can jump up on top of the coop.
What do you say, redneck? You want it on camera?
Anyhow, that's going to wrap it up. So until we meet again, take care and God bless.